继续这个 Uncertain 的第一章，仔细看了一下，它8国语言都有，就是没中文，所以就跟某些人猜的一样，评论区里就会有这个没中文差评这几个字的，反正屡见不鲜了。不过这个英文的字母是稍微有点小，还有在通关啊，或者说这些 New Game 以外是不能退过去的。所以我看到有一个成就，好像是在那个主人公不是给一个工厂的机器人做什么东西吗？叫什么 plasma cutter 是吧？在那个人来投诉的时候，你要一直保持沉默，这就是一个成就啊。不过没事儿，现在应该发现人类了是吧？在那个坠落的飞船里面，反正继续走主线剧情。从这儿开始对。哦，警车来了，飞得过来。啊，直接把你抓走了是吧？这些机器人。
The shuttle is surrounded. Step out immediately.
What's going on?
I am asking questions here.
Hands
Identify
up.
yourself.
RT-217NP.
Where are the passengers of this shuttle?
Where 他说 Where are the pilot？ 会怎么样
Put away your weapons.
哦，
I did not do
这
anything.
是让他们放下武器啊，那肯定完蛋，
According to
那肯定完蛋。
USS Robotics Internal Order N-52/F791, every robot who comes into contact with a human is subject to immediate disintegration.
What do you mean, every robot? Were there others? It means that the information about the death of the humans is wrong. Why would USS Robotics destroy robots who saw humans? There is no rational reason for one robot disintegrating another.
You discovered humans that have been transferred in this shuttle. You hold classified information, which means that now we have to disintegrate you.
Disintegrating。
No, wait.
What is this?
我操，这应该不是主角人的吗 ？Overload, emergency shutdown, overload。Short circuit 短路了，这应该也是剧情的成就。Short circuit。Hello， 哦，好像被固定在这个 quick press a button to try to break free。啊，这样。
I would not recommend you do that.
谁啊？啊，这个 ambulance。
I would not recommend you do that. Stay still and do not try to escape, or I will have to disintegrate you.
Who are you？
Who are you? Identify yourself.
I am a medical droid MBR-825T called Gregory, but it does not matter now. What matters at the moment is who you are.
I am RT-217NP, a robot with a wide range of functions. Basic purpose unknown.
So, RT, I have been informed that the shuttle with our pilot crashed near a building where you were. You witnessed the crash and discovered that the fact of human extinction is false. USS Robotics withholds this information from us and releases malicious automatic updates. Every robot who contacted a human has disappeared. We know that USS uses police to search for surviving humans and then transfers them in shuttles to an undisclosed location. However, the police could not locate them all. We managed to find a few, and through them we learned about the others.
Did USS misinform us? Is USS getting rid of people?
Does that mean that humans never fought in a war? Is everything we know about them a lie?
There have been many wars. Humans are completely irrational. But there are no rational reasons for the USS to act this way. We have to make a decision, RT. We cannot let you go because you know too much about our shelter and plans. However, you could help us. All of us are wanted by the police. Each time we leave the shelter, we take a big risk. You, on the other hand, can walk wherever you want.
这肯定要 help 了。
I have never met humans. I saw different things they built. Some of them are unknown to me. These artifacts have initiated a new information cogitative process in me. I want to learn more about humans, and I want to help you.
Very good. That means you understand humans better than we expected. You will soon realize that you made the right choice. I will free you, and you may take a look around. When you are ready, I will share available data with you.
这里要是拒绝，不是直接被 disintegrate？
At least I was not disintegrated. I would better look around.
disintegrate 基本就死了嘛。
This room was the first place where my freedom was severely limited. Such situations should be avoided.
Such situation should be avoided.
A LED flashlight that is still functioning. This will be useful.
可以拿了吗 ？This will be useful 意思就可以拿了。妈，一周目诶，哦 ，LED flashlight， 一周目就先这么玩儿，应该不会很长。
A wheelchair. I will only use it if my servo motors fail.
Servo motor 什么意思？
I do not need it. My legs function very well.
差不多知道意思就行。Servo 怎么
I
样
cannot determine the logic of these symbols. It may be a code, but I need a key to calculate its algorithm.
？Calculate algorithm.
A compact analog for the intercom. The unit is not functioning. The purpose of this device was to help those who could no longer walk by themselves. It has been inappropriately applied to me.
为什么那些人那个警察也吃到这个？哦，可能是麻痹弹是吧？并没有那个 disintegrate 或者什么 incapacitate 这个词也经常有人用。
Why would humans make so many interior doors? The atmosphere and air pressure is equal on both sides.
Locked.
It is locked.
It is locked. 有出去吗？
I have a flashlight, but I should explore illuminated rooms first. An electric fuse. It is too big to be useful.
It is too big to be useful. 所以呢，拿一下，看可以远的看，拿必须
I
近的拿。
cannot use this fuse anywhere.
那你啊，现在可能还没用，这也可以过去啊。
I have not fully explored this floor yet.
这里也可以下去吗？那儿也可以下去吗？还有个门吗？还说刚刚看到的就这个门，这不还有个门吗？这里有个门，那里有个楼梯。
It looks like this robot is fixing something.
Fixing something.
Welcome.
相比于这个看选项的游戏，这更像是看故事，就游戏性并不是特别强，也不太会有难度。 只要你能理解他要你干嘛的嘛。Who are you？ 唉，妈，天哪！
Hello. I assume you are a repair bot?
That is right. I am RB-051
Patrick.
My purpose is electrical installation, welding, construction, and repair work. Gregory said that you would join us. Can you help me out, RT?
肯定要
Of course,
肯定要同意。
if it is within my powers.
I need to replace the contactors in this electrical panel. Can you bring me some spares?
Spares.
I saw them in the utility room. It is the one with a broken
啊，
door.
那个什么，
There is no lighting there yet. In case night vision is not applicable in your model, there is a flashlight in the hallway.
I found the flashlight already. I will do it shortly.
啊，还能问的是吧 ？Hospital Gregory， 那肯定还是问他们。
How did you end up here, Patrick?
The corporation sent me to repair a generator in an old building in the city center. I found a room with humans and Gregory in it.
啊，
My alert module sent an automatic signal. A patrol arrived in a few minutes. They surrounded us and aimed at us. They took the humans away and intended to shoot us. There were propane tanks in the room, so I used my laser cutter to blow them up. They were distracted by the explosion, and we managed to escape. We stick together ever since.
Thank you for the info. I will go search for the contactors.
Thank you.
这个就是消息是吧 ？Find contractor and for Patrick， 还能聊吗
Did？you find the contact?
Not yet.
All right.
看来不能谈更多了。他这个交流应该是不是很主要的。嘛，二周末为了收集好，可以看一下那个别的选项。
A holographic table. Inoperable. I suspect that is due to a power failure.
Holographic 是什么海航图吗？类似意思吧。干嘛？这不就是主人公住的那个房子吗？或者说很像。Find contactors for Patrick.
This chip belonged to some unknown device. It is useless to me.
那你可以拿起来。多多益善。
I do not need this chip.
Fuck you。现在还不用，一会儿可能就要用。
It is a model of an 18th century warship. I realize its artistic and historical value, but why is it in a bottle? And how did it get there?
How did it get there?
This radio is more than a century old. It is much older than the one in my house. Gregory's design looks similar to the police robot. They probably have the same hardware.
啊，这个就是 Gregory。
RT? Looking around? How are you doing? Have you met the others?
I also talked to Patrick. He asked for help with the power supply. I was just going to do it.
I see. You probably have questions.
Yes, you are right. Tell me about the crashed shuttle.
It belonged to USS and transferred to arrested humans. We do not know where it was heading. By forging a pilot's certificate, one of our allies was able to infiltrate USS. He was supposed to bring the humans into the hospital. Supposedly, his cover was blown. The whole plan fell apart and humans died in the crash. We failed them. This must not happen again.
How could you arrive so quickly at the crash scene? And who used an EMP grenade?
The pilot gave us his coordinates using an emergency line. Patrick and Abigail left immediately on the Aero car. The shuttle was already open when they arrived. Patrick and Abigail did not enter, which was the right decision as they caught the police officers unaware and saved you. You already know why they did it. We need your assistance. Recruiting new robots is our only way to help humans and expose the USS.
What happened to the pilot and human bodies?
Human bodies.
We cremated them to avoid biohazard. The pilot is partly disassembled in one of the hospital rooms. His damage was fatal. We do not have the necessary equipment to repair him. His memory chip was damaged during the crash, but most of the data is still intact.
So the pilot that hijacked the shuttle was supposed to save the humans from being transferred to the USS?
That is right. The pilot was supposed to save them and bring them here. Most likely he knew the original USS destination.
I see. Thank you for the answers. I will return to my current task.
All right.
所以 USS 就是一个独立的机器人组织是吧？就不想要跟人类和平共处的组织了。啊，这些人是所谓的想拯救人类的，但还是被拦下来了。暂时简单这个故事要讲什么大概也懂，基本上也不会讲别的东西，只要涉及到机器人的，基本就那几个主题。
These cabinets contain provision. It is not expired yet.
Cabinet 东西还挺多，操！
The robot is missing his legs. His left arm is obviously from a police robot, and his right arm probably belonged to a construction robot. How did he get so damaged?
这还能对话呢？
Hello,
Ah,
I am busy at the moment, but let us talk later.
这样吗？
This robot's design and proportions look different from any robot I have ever seen. According to its color, it may be similar to Gregory. They are probably the same type of model.
Hello.
Hello. Are you helping people? Who are you? Are you a medical?
Hello. Do you help humans as well?
That's right. It's so lovely that you joined us. That makes 5 of us. You can call me Abigail.
啊，他叫 Abigail。
I saw a repair robot in the hallway.
Yes, it was Patrick. He maintains us and our equipment. Nick and I are trying to fix the intercom now.
啊，那个是 Nick 是吧？
How long have you been here? Looks like this building has been abandoned until recently.
Oh, just a couple days. We were looking for a building that could be our HQ. A hospital suits us well because we can accommodate many humans here. Besides, it's close to the area where we plan to meet a group of survivors from the shuttle. Sadly, something went wrong.
Thank you for the information.
No problem. You're welcome.
不愧是机器人啊！真的就是单纯的信息交流，没有一点点的感情的，单纯就是信息。
Humans developed genetically modified crops and then declared them dangerous. Where is the logic in that?
Choose natural.
Humans developed
Say
genetically
no to
modified
genetic
crops
engineering.
and then declared them dangerous. Where is the logic in that?
没有 logic。
The purpose of the item is unknown. It is most likely a medical device.
啊，拐杖是吧 ？Everybody lies. Everybody lies. 好，这个还是个成就啊！难道你看一根拐杖就能有成就了 ？Everybody lies. 我看他的成就怎么说的 ？Everybody lies. Check an unknown item 啊，只要 check an unknown item 就可以了。
A medical tablet.
Medical tablet.
A new patient, Spooner,
Spooner.
has been admitted today. He has a major arm trauma and multiple burns, but all non-fatal. According to Spooner, his home robot forced him out of the house and prevented him from saving his wife and daughter. Unfortunately, they didn't survive because the house collapsed on top of them. Spooner is in shock. I passed him on to the psychiatrist.
这个游戏当时什么时候出来的？时间可能跟应该比底特律变人要再晚一点，可能好像17年了。我确认一下，你这个时间也很重要，尤其是这种故事性质。这买了吗 ？Fuck it！Steam 的服务器真的是烂。Uncertain last call， 2016年9月22号，这么老，4年多了已经。2016年9月22号，哇，这么怀念这种日子，这个真的有点怀念。Spooner 应该是人啊，从刚刚那个语音语调，它只要有语调的，一般就是人类的声音。Fusing the trash. Trash dump。
This fuse is out of order. It is useless.
走吧，去那个 room。 Find contractor for Patrick。 因为地方不是很大，所以走路速度慢一点，其实还好。像我这样急性子玩家，我也
I
不
need
觉
to
得，
find some contactors here.
也不觉得很那个。来啊，找啊！这个不大了吧？我靠，怎么一下就变这么黑了？还没了，可以走吗？能走吗？不能走，不能走，不能走。啊，从这儿，从那里进来了是吧？怎么了？不念了吗？刚可能我点快了。
An empty metal container.
啊，看过一次东西，它也许就不会在那个，
An empty metal container.
也不是会有的吗？点了没用的。
A powder extinguisher. It expired 6 years, 8 months, and 12 days ago.
8 months 跟12 days ago 是不是有点多余？
Second contactor. The task would be easier if I had infrared vision or an item scanner.
拿到一个 second， 说明还有了。
Magnesium sulfate. It is useless to me.
Magnesium sulfate 什么硫酸
Magnesium sulfate.
镁吧，应该
It
是
is useless to me.
硫酸镁啊。就高中化学知识还没忘掉。那叫 A
An
level 化学知
oxygen cylinder. It is empty.
氧气瓶。这密码看起来像是密码箱。好 ，third contractor 什么点快了
A screwdriver.
？Screwdriver.
I do not need it right now.
I do not need it right now. 正式场合是不能用这个偏短的，这什么来着？缩略词吗？就 don't 不要写 don't， 要写 do not。这正式场合就 formal。机器人很有可能它完全是按 formal 的这个语法来编的。
I have no high temperature protection. This device could stop a fire, but it is too bulky to carry around. And besides, it is not functioning.
最后这句话就够了。It's not functioning， 这个应该是
Fourth
对吧
contactor.
？Fourth。
I think this will be enough. I will give these fuses to Patrick.
好，就不能调查了。
I have already found the
不会吧？
contactors. There is nothing in this room I can use.
靠，这房间我怎么感觉还有什么别的东西？算了，反正调查不了。还有2周目的，不急。
Did you find the contactors?
Yes, this is all I could find.
Good. Now I can finish my work. Thank you.
What else can I do while I am here?
Nothing for now.
Nothing
Thank
for
you
now.
once again.
I am glad to be of help.
RT, Nick needs your help. Please speak with him.
Good.
Thank you for coming, RT. It is good that you joined our organization.
Gregory told me that we have all been deliberately misinformed about what happened to the humans. Although USS Robotics had never approved of humans, I always felt curious about them. I read their books and explored their items that I found. The corporation failed to stop me only because I blocked automatic updates.
You are right. Most robots downloaded the malicious update
Malicious.
and are now indifferent to humans.
冷漠。
In fact, they alarm the police at the detection of any human or robot who has been in contact with a human. The fact that the police arrived so quickly at the crash site is unusual. I hope we can figure out what happened. At first, I assumed that it was you who led them to the crash, but then I discovered that you did not send an alert to the police. This must mean that you have not been contaminated by the update, and I do not have to interfere with your intellectual block. Then again, Gregory will fill in the details. I just wanted to ask for some help. We are restoring the building's main systems. I fixed the intercom, so now we have the internet. The only way anyone can detect us is if we let them. RT, the servers are on the basement level. Could you please start servers number 1, 3, and 4?
1、3、4。
Then make sure all the nodes are functioning and activate the connection to the internet. After that, please return here.
OK，
Okay. I will do what I can.
Turn on 1, 3, 4 servers.
There's something in the box.
啊，果然，只要你按了这个按钮，再往反方向走，然后就会停下来。
It is a fuse, but it is broken and will not work.
只能往这走是吧 ？Turn on fuse 1, 3, and 4.
If I refused to cooperate, I would be disintegrated just like them.
啊，
Why would the police robots do that? They must have realized the consequences. The USS updates probably damaged their logic module.
妈，用这个人的话语来说就是洗脑了。
This is an electric switchboard. I will get to work on it as soon as I customize all the other parts of the server.
Switchboard
It is missing a switch.
missing a switch.
I need to find it, otherwise I cannot finish setting the server. It is probably somewhere nearby.
It is probably somewhere nearby.
This router distributes traffic across the hospital network. It is missing a chip. The router will not work without it. There are a few chips here, but they are out of order. I must find a working chip.
在楼上嘛 ，working chip 在楼上
I cannot start the router without a functioning chip.
，router 是路由器的意思吗？Tom, thanks for yesterday evening. The exhibition was amazing. The white rabbits were adorable. Call me this weekend, Trisha. 操，现充纸条，操！
I can open the cover of this console.
所以呢？怎么了
It is missing a fuse.
？It is missing a fuse. Fuse？这好像很多东西都有啊，感觉全是支线是吧？
Starting the servers is the highest priority.
我操，这么多文件！哎，然后呢？不是怎么离开这地方？哎，怎么离开？我说，你认真的吗？好像不能离开了呢，我感觉这是个 bug。
I started the necessary servers.
哦，这里134是吧？哦，这样说，吓死我了。Set up an internet connection。哦，操。Fuse 也有一个，还有一个那个 chip。这里不是有个 fuse 吗？最好就先跑过去，然后再按，否则它会慢慢走过去，这样就很慢了。
It is a fuse, but it is broken and will not work.
真的假的？那没有 fuse 了。刚刚有看过什么地方有 fuse 吗？我怎么不记得了？诶，这么酷的吗？
The holographic table resumed working as soon as we restored power. It is projecting a hologram of the shuttle where I found the human bodies. If it is functional, then I can fix the router in the server room.
没有 fuse？啊，进不去了。
It is locked.
这个进不去的，还能进吗？
I have already found the con.
行行行，这个进不去了。我已经记不得 fuse 在哪儿了。哪儿需要 fuse 呢？这儿需要 fuse 吗？这儿需要 fuse。
The terminal cannot start without a fuse. I must find the fuse and insert it into the slot.
terminal， 先把这解决了。哎，这东西，哦，这样是吧？
The router should work with this chip. The router is functioning correctly. I better not touch anything here. It is missing a switch. I need to find it, otherwise I cannot finish setting the server. It is probably somewhere nearby.
Somewhere nearby。哦，
If I refuse to,
不对呀、不在这儿。这哪有 switch？
this slot is for a fuse. I must locate it. The router is functioning. The router is functioning correctly. I better not touch anything here. This is an electric switchboard. I will get to work on it as
所以你还需要一个 switch 跟一个 fuse。问题是我这附近我真啊这儿是吧
there is something in a trash dump.
switch。哎，干嘛？这是 bug？ 懂了，可能你要从那边才能看。这个 bug 可以了，因为永远走不过来，这样应该可以了。哎，怎么还要走过来？
It is the same switch needed for the switchboard.
啊 ，switch 到了。
Good. It fits perfectly. Now I can finish setting the switchboard.
但你没发现 fuse？
The switchboard is the last segment of the server system. I can do it later. An electric switchboard. The system should work properly after I correctly set it.
所以现在就缺 fuse， 那说明 fuse 还是要找的。fuse
I started
不
the
是支线
necessary servers.
，fuse 不是支线，也是主线的一部分。那他妈就懵了。那唯一能有的 fuse 就只有那儿了。那问题是它已经坏了，
There's something in the box.
已经坏了呀，兄弟，还必须要按顺序拿才可以拿出来。
It is a fuse, but it is broken and will not work.
干，看来还得回去了。
These cabinets can... The purpose of the item is unknown. It is most likely a medical...
medical device。
There is a fuse in a trash dump.
哦，在这儿。
This fuse is out of order. It is useless. This fuse is out of order.
哦，
It is useless.
那哪里还有 fuse？ 一个不行，那个也不行，
A medical tablet.
设计这么多不能用的干嘛？
not want to disturb her. I will come back to Nick when the server is... Let us not distract him.
啊，这个 fuse 在哪儿？不会吧？剧情还能卡关吗？
We already talked.
还真硬核啊！操！
This radio is more than a... It is...
没了。不是这个房间，不是这个房间，那继续往下找了。这里是下去的地方。这个啊，这个 fuse， 操，忘了。
I found a working fuse for the server. The terminal is functioning now. I still have to set the switches on the switchboard.
已经 switch 已经搞定了。哎，134了。好。什么乱七八糟的？谜题是吧？
I must activate the data transfer in the console. If I follow the correct procedure, we will have access to the internet. Device, but we're not touch the switches. Now I need to activate the data transfer on the terminal and return to Nick.
乱按出来了。
The router is functioning.
这个是吧？
I must activate the data transfer in the console. If I follow the correct procedure, we will have access to the internet.
Local server console. Starting local server. Check
I
server
finished
status.
my work. I should return to Nick.
你再看一下吗？哦，什么 sysadmin 是吧？这个成就者 system admin。他妈第一章好像就有32个成就吧？我没记错的话，对，这完成了9个。差不多了，38分钟。下一个这个大存档点出来就可以走了，这期就可以结束了。
I see an active connection, but it took more time than I expected. Did something go wrong?
Yes, I need to replace a few details, but it is all right now.
Good. The communication issue is solved then. Abigail and I fixed a portable intercom for you, and I set a protected connection on it. Take it. You will need it on your first assignment.
Okay. What will it be?
First assignment.
Gregory will let you into details now.
So, everyone is here. As you already know, a group of humans we intended to accommodate had died in a crash. Abe was disabled. Next thing, we have a new task. Yesterday, our informer, police robot F2, should have brought us data disk with important information. He did not show up and there is no contact with him. We must obtain that data. Our plans will be compromised if the USS gets it first. We cannot enter our informer's shelter because we will be detected the moment we step into the city. But police does not know about you, RT, So your task is to go to the city and find out what happened to F2.
Informant. Mission priority.
Which task is top priority?
Finding the data disk. With it, we can save many lives.
You obviously think that a human life is more important than a robot's. Such choice of priorities seems unusual to me, but I will trust your opinion because you were right before.
Soon you will see that you made the right choice. Let us get back to your task. You may contact us and report the situation. Nick provided you with a portable intercom with an encrypted transmission channel. You cannot be traced, but to avoid suspicion, I do not recommend to use it very often.
All right, I see.
That is it. Let us move forward. Patrick, prepare the aero car for the flight.
All right.
Nick, check the communication once more. Abigail, give RT his plasma cutter. He may need it.
Okie dokie.
啊，这个出来了，应该就算成长结束了，应该是一小部分结束了，接下来应该是下一个场景了。来了，试一下啊，是不是这个场景结束了？它这个符号只要出来了，就说明一小部分应该结束了。但因为只有一个档，所以现在 New Game 的话，这些东西都没了，只有一个档。确认一下啊。OK，就先到这儿。